Good morning class, how are you? I hope all are well. So in this class I'm going to teach you biology, that is bioenergetics. Alright, so let's get started. So here is a question. In this video I'm going to give you some question answer and some explanation. So number one question that is very easy. What is photosynthesis? What is photosynthesis? Is there is a 2 marks, so you just write it. The only definition, if here is a 3 marks or 4 marks, so you need to explain details. Represent it by a chemical equation. So first we need to write the definition. In green plants, the process of the formation of carbohydrates, is that is called photosynthesis. So this is a process. Photosynthesis, this is one kind of process. That is green plant, they produce carbohydrates from carbon dioxide and water in the presence of sunlight. So we need to write also represent it by a chemical equation. So here is a photosynthesis is a biochemical reaction. What kind of reaction? That is biochemical reaction. So you can see this is 6 carbon dioxide, 12 water and light and chlorophyll. So it's produce C6H12O6, that is the carbohydrate, and 6 water and 6 oxygen, that is produced by photosynthesis. Alright, so next number 2 question. What is the raw materials for photosynthesis? Pause the video and try to figure out. So here is the answer. The raw materials for photosynthesis, that is chlorophyll, light, water and carbon dioxide. So here is a chlorophyll, light, water and carbon dioxide. That is the raw materials for photosynthesis. Let's go next one. Another question, here is a, you need to write here difference between photosynthesis and respiration. What are the difference between photosynthesis and respiration? So number one, that is photosynthesis, number one, that is energy is stored in carbohydrate molecules, and respiration, that is energy is liberated. Energy is here liberated. All right. And number two, that is carbon dioxide and water are used here while oxygen is given off. So here is oxygen is given off photosynthesis, but respiration, that is the totally opposite. Here is the oxygen is used here and carbon dioxide and water are given off. You must remember that that is the opposite. Number three, an aerobic, that is an anabolic, that is the constructive process. Anabolic means constructive process. An anabolic process, that is resulting in the building up of carbohydrate molecules. And this is another kind of process, that is catabolic, that is destructive. That is destructive process resulting in breakdown. This is a build up. Totally opposite. This is a breakdown of carbohydrate molecules. Number 4, occur only in cells containing chlorophyll and in the presence of sunlight. So you must remember here, all here must sunlight whenever photosynthesis happen, but respiration occurs at all times in all cells, that is independent of chlorophyll and sunlight. So this is all time it's happen, that is a respiration. And last one, that is result in a gain of dry mass, that is gain. And here is the opposite, that is results in loss in dry mass. So this is a gain and this is a loss. Loss when? That is respiration, during respiration. Next question number 4. State the difference between aerobic and anaerobic respiration. What's the difference between aerobic and anaerobic respiration? So respiration process which requires oxygen. So here is a requires oxygen and produce what they produce carbon dioxide, water, and large amount of energy by oxidizing the respiration materials completely. This is called aerobic respiration. So here is a glucose here and this is oxygen. So difference here is a different enzyme here, and they produce what they produce carbon dioxide, water, and energy. So how much here? 886 kilocalorie per mole. And this is a definition about aerobic respiration. And how about anaerobic respiration? So anaerobic respiration which occurs in absence, that means here is a no oxygen here, that is absent, and here is a presence, that is the opposite, aerobic and anaerobic. And here is a glucose here and enzyme, ethyl alcohol, and 2 carbon dioxide and energy. So here is a not much, here is a 56 kilocalorie per mole, 56 amount of. That is the difference between aerobic and anaerobic. Next question, discuss the significance of a respiration. So significance, that is the importance or essential. How much is this essential for essential respiration for humans, or is a organism, microorganisms, or it will be any kind of living things. So significance of respiration: an organism performs all activities with the energy produced through the, that is the process. What's the process? That is respiration. Here's a carbon dioxide released during respiration is used in the process of photosynthesis to produce carbohydrate and the main food of living beings. So this process helps plants to absorb what they absorb, the mineral salts, that is they absorb, and which indirectly drive the growth and other physiological activities in a plant. The energy required for cell division is produced through respiration. So this process also controls the growth of organism. That is another essential, that is another important, that control the growth of organism. You must remember that. And different sub alkaline or organic acid are also produced. What kind of acid they produce? That is organic acid and sub alkaline through respiration. That is the process. What's that is respiration. They help other physiological activities of life, and this process also used in where? That is industry. And through this process, lactic acid, what's the name of acid? That is lactic acid, through fermentation produces, that is there produces curd, cheese. You might be enjoy the food cheese. So it is also used in making bread. Yeast, that is the produce alcohol and carbon dioxide gas, and through the process, what's the process? That is fermentation. That is the process name, fermentation. And carbon dioxide makes the bread rise. So that means at the summary we see that is the respiration is very important for our life. Let's go next one. Number 3, what is a respiration, and represent it by a chemical equation. So respiration, this is a process. So the process of formation of energy. So how the formation of energy? By biological oxidation, that is biological oxidation with help of what? That is oxygen. That is called respiration. So the process of respiration occurs in, where is it happen? It happens cytoplasm and mitochondria of the living cells. However, respiration occurs in all living cells of the plant's body, but its rates is very high in case of growing region. So some any other region it will be different. The process of respiration can be illustrated. So here is a chemical equation. This is the equation. Here is a glucose, that is C6H12O6, and different enzyme here, glucose here. So carbon dioxide, water, and energy. So this is amount of energy, 686 kilocalorie per molecule. And here is a multiple choice question. Number 1. Which one is evolved as a byproduct in the process of photosynthesis? What do you think? Pause the video, find out the answer. Alright, so answer is oxygen. What's the photosynthesis? That is the oxygen is produced. Let's go next one. Another question, number 2. What number of ATP is produced in the glycolysis stage of respiration? That is 4 ATP. So you need to check the glycolysis process, then you can find the answer. Number 3, look at the stem. So you need to see the picture here. Here is a figure X and figure Y here, and 3 and 4. So you need to answer question number 3 and 4. So number 3 first, the functions of both A and B. So this is A here and this is B. This is a plant body, that you know that is the stomata, and this is a nose we use for respiration. So the function means how they work. So A and B. So here is also option. Here is a which one of the following is correct. It will be 1, it will be 2, it will be 3, it will be 1, 2, 3. So you need to figure out which one is the correct answer. So you know that is we use nose for respiration, that is we to intake oxygen. We take oxygen, human take oxygen, and that is, and stomata, that is remove carbon dioxide. So that is B answer. B will be correct answer. Let's go next one. So number 4, the process accomplished in figure X.